Good morning, Chris and Lori. I thought I'd try to make this screencast for you to walk you through the steps of posting your Twitter feed on the Westford Academy webpage. First of all, let me just show you what I did. I kind of created a little test bed for you. See, this is just temporary. That kind of mocks up your current web page. It doesn't look exactly like this, but it's kind of what you have right now. So what I'm thinking is if we can get the Twitter feed in this space here, it's going to take up a lot of that, fill that up. So I'm going to take my Twitter feed and post it right here on this mocked up web page, and just so that you can see the steps involved. Hopefully you'll be able to do this on your own. Be great if I could get over there, and I'm always willing to do that. But with all the snow and starting to be crazy time of year, I thought I'd try to do this for you first, see how we work. So first I'm going to start with my Twitter feed. I'm going to log in, and this is my own Twitter feed. And when I get into log into Twitter feed, so Chris, you would have to log into your Stony Brook or whoever maintains that, your Stony Brook Twitter feed. Go up here into Profile and Settings and go to Settings. And then down in the lower left, there is the lower left nav bar, there's something called Widgets. So I click on Widgets. And what I want to do is create a new widget. That gives me this piece right here. As you can see, this feed right here looks like it might fit into that window. So as I go down, this is my current Twitter feed. So look over here and it says at Mrs. Goslin, perfect, that's what I want. I can go down here and I can say exclude replies. I did that on the Westford Academy webpage just so if somebody comments or somebody does anything on my Twitter feed, I got that. Often if people, it just helps me manage it. Auto expand photos, I like that. That way if you post a photo up there, it kind of shows right there. Makes the web page look a little pretty without a lot of effort. I'm just for now going to with the default size. The default height refers to top to bottom, where I'm going to show you later how to change that to make it work. Now, as I've said to Lori, and I believe I said this to Chris, it works very well from the Twitter end. Once you get into first class, it gets a little quirky, especially dealing with tables as your web page is set up right now. So what I'm going to do is, this is another option here, light, dark. I can choose one or the other. I'm going to choose dark just for the fun of it, just to see what it looks like. And I can do link color. You can choose whatever color you want your link color to be. You can make it red. You can make it pink. You can make it purple. I could even make it maroon if I want. If I know the code, I think it's 660000. Oh, look at that. Remember that. Not a real good combination though. I can't read it, can I? So I'll just go back to the light green, make that pretty. All right, so I say done. And then I'm going to create the widget. Once I do that, I get this nice feed right here. And all I have to do is Command copy. And now I'm going to go into first class to my test bed, which I kind of have that open here on the index page. I'm going to click on the arrow at the bottom so that I can see everything. And right in here, now I'm keeping my fingers crossed that this works. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I'm going to Command V. And then when I Command V, I'm going to highlight all of that text, format the selection, and have it read the literal HTML. That's an important step. And you can see when I do that, watch behind, the font changes a little bit, makes it look a little more technical and programmy, so to say the least, and then I say OK. So that's the Twitter feed. That should show my Twitter feed. Now let's see what it looks like. I'm going to save and close. And then I'm going to go to my Westford Academy test bed. That's the page I set it up on. And put it in, refresh, and it's not there, it's below. Now, usually I find that happens. I find that that happens when the width is overextended. So let's go back, and I'm going to show you quickly some coding. Yes, you will become coders here. And right in here in this A class, if you put in width equals in quotes, I'm going to start at 400 just to see what that looks like. From here to here, I believe, I wish it let you see it, if she would let you see it, is about 800. So I'm going to go 400, see if that works. And then I want it to be longer than the 600 here, so I'm going to say height, don't even leave a space, equals 700. Now this is just some coding. So let's see if that works. Now it should make it a different size, and I'm going to say save and close. Put a space there. Actually, I'll keep the space out. And then I'm going to go back to my web page and refresh it. No, it still won't go in. This has always been my challenge here, is getting it within the table. And this is where you really have to tweak around it. Oh, I think I have an idea. Let's just try one thing while you're watching. This is, you can give this a shot. If I take this and put this up here, and then I go to delete that row, and then take all of this out and put it outside of the table. Make sure that it is HTML. I always sure I'm doing that by putting it on and off again. And then let's just make this a one-column table by merging those columns and making it a little narrower. Something is not allowing me to make that narrower, so that could be our problem. That there's something within here that I don't know is in there. Can't really tell. Yeah, it looks like there might be another row in here. And once we get rid of those, we can make this a little smaller. Oh, we'll see. Let's just see what that looks like when we do it this way. And here's my test bed. There we go. So we're getting there. We're making progress. So maybe what we can do, it's something with the text in here. I copied and pasted this off of your main page, Lori. So there's something on here that is causing that. It's something in the actual page that's causing this table to be so wide. This is so wide. Oh, what I like to do is get rid of all the spaces, and then eventually, there, there's another one. Eventually, I can make that smaller. Not really sure why it's doing that. Something here. Let's see. Now, something's preventing me from making this table smaller. So what if I just take this list? How about if we get rid of tables altogether? Put it like that. Now let's see what happens. Save and close. That didn't help much at all. I still have this down here, but it's also this. So we might be able to align it. Like I said, it's really easy to get the feed on. It's getting the feed to fit into the rest of the page. So you could play with that a little bit. It almost looks like what might happen if we take this and put it at the bottom. It will show up. Okay. And I'm going to save. And that's the end.